My ink of the week for this week was chosen by our audience.
Oh, nice.
I want to say our studio audience. Last week, it is Sailor Yurameku Kangyou. Kangyou? What do you think?
I think it's green.
Well, that's the handprint, and that is something I wanted to mention.
Okay.
That I do my handprint all the time, and this one, all the red pigment in the ink stayed on my hand, and the greens came off on the paper.
Okay, so how do you do this? Because I've never seen you do it, and so if
No
I've
one
missed
has
it.
ever seen me do this, but I fill a syringe with the ink.
Okay.
I hold my hand over the sink, and I put the ink all over, and then I close my hand, and then I do the handprint.
Oh, you could maybe just put it in something flat and just dip your hand.
Do you know how much ink I need for that? Because I tried that with a sample. It doesn't go very far.
Okay, all right.
I mean, but if you want to give me a bottle for my handprint,
Okay,
at any rate, it is
Wow.
lovely.
okay.
You can't. This is not the color of the ink, though. The green.
No,
it
that's
has a lot of green in it.
very
It has
interesting.
all the red that was on my hand. They call it a dusty shade of purple, inspired by, of course, the cold dawn sky. Do you see any purplish in there in that little swab on the Hobonichi?
I do see some purple.
I do, too.
Absolutely. It reminds me a lot of Ink Studio 123.
This is a creamy colored paper, and
Yes.
this is a Nemusine sheet, also creamy. I think you see the most dusty purple on white, which is rhodia here.
Yes.
It is quite beautiful. If you just glance at it, I believe I wrote this down. If I just glance at it, I think it's gray. But if I look at it,
It's
you can see
definitely...
depths in the color.
Yes.
And it's certainly, just from my handprint, and
That's
I guarantee
crazy.
you, my hand was red and the paper was green.
That's
There's
crazy.
lots of color in this ink.
Okay.
They say that it changes depending on the paper and time, so we'll give it more time.
Okay.
No show through.
Great.
It's very, very nice to use on thin paper. Good flow, no feathering. Because it left all the red on my hand, it was hard to clean up from my hand. Because red, for some reason, likes to stick to your skin. So I'm going to say it was a 9 for
With 10 being
10
the
being the
hardest,
hardest.
with 10 permanently staining your hand?
permanently.
Okay.
We haven't gotten there yet.
Don't do Bay State Blue.
No. It is available in a 20 ml bottle,
Those
a
are
little
cute.
ice cube bottle. And I believe we have these sampled. So 3 milliliter samples. As I mentioned, this was chosen by the audience. And I'm going to do 2 more
Oh,
in the
cool.
next weeks. This got the most votes, and I'll do the 2 second to the most votes because they were tied. I forget what they are at the moment, but they'll be interesting.
pretty.
They'll be interesting.
Awesome.